Hello, welcome back to the shed. Now today I want to talk to you about a little side project that I've just been working on, and that's to overcome a problem that I've had for a little while, and that is what to do with my collection of 18th scale model cars. I've got about, I don't know, 25 or 30 of them that I've had for years and years and years. I started collecting them when I was in my early teens, and for the last, I don't know, probably 10 or 15 years they've been stuck under a bed, and I've had nowhere to display them. Nobody wants them in the house, so what to do? But now I've built my little office down in the shed, I don't have to ask permission. So I jumped on Fusion 360, I'm just on the free version, and drew up a little bracket. And a friend of mine has got a nice expensive 3D printer, so I asked him to knock up a couple of prototypes for me just to test them. And here they are. So I've done it in two pieces to suit the printing process. But what this bracket does is enables you to mount the model car to the wall, so I can have them on display. And I've just done a first test fit of this nice 911, and I think you agree, it looks quite good. So yeah, I'll be able to get rid of all the boxes because I'm not interested in their future value. I don't think it's going to be much, but yeah, get rid of all the boxes. That'll clear a load of space, and then mount the cars along the wall here. Probably the ones that the models I prefer, because there's some that I'm not that keen on. And I'll just show you how one goes together. There's a sort of indexing feature in there, and then two number 4 screws go down sub flush through there to hold it all together. And they're actually really sturdy. I was going to glue that joint, but I don't think it needs it. The screws holding the other bracket together are more than adequate. And then there's holes for 3 wood screws there to hold it to the wall. Obviously there's also provision here to screw up into the bottom of the model to keep it retained to the bracket. That little feature there is just to stop the car rocking around on the bolts, just to take the load off the screws, sorry. Yeah, I'll just put it together and show you what it looks like. Sorry, the keen-eyed amongst you will notice that I'm using a Phillips screwdriver on a posi-headed screw, cardinal sin. Yeah, you can see that's really solid, perfectly adequate for the weight of one of those models. Now, a little annoying thing is that I designed these brackets with 2 sets of spacing on these screw holes here, one for the Maisto models and one for the Bburago, assuming that all of the models in each range would have the same screw spacing, which is incorrect. So I'm going to have to go through each model, measure the screw spacings, work out how many I need for 3D printing, so I don't end up with a load of ones that are unusable. The only other thing I need to do now is put my hand in my pocket and pay for some more because I've only got 4 of these brackets, so I need to pay for a load more to mount all the other cars. And here they are. It's a few weeks later, but a box has just arrived with 20 odd brackets in component form. They need a little bit of post-processing and removing a little bit of excess print material and whatnot, but we'll cut to a time lapse now and get that done, and then we'll get them mounted up mainly on the wall behind us here. Well, that's all of these deburred, and these screw holes just cleaned up a bit to make life easier putting the screws in. So I need to have a look at the wall now, work out the spacing, attach these all to the wall, and then put the cars on. Well, that's the first one up. It's nice and sturdy, so I'm going to screw all the others up now. Hopefully my spacing's right, so I should be able to fit, I think, 7 cars across here. I'll have to pick the ones I want, work out which spacing to suit them, hole spacing to suit them, and then get them on the wall. Well, I've got the first 5 up, and I think you'll agree they're looking real good. Might need a bit of blue tack to keep the door shut on the Porsche, but I just run out of screws now to hold the cars to the plates. I don't know why, I thought I ordered enough, but I have to get on eBay, get some more of them, and then we'll get the rest of them up. Good old eBay. This is, if you can see that, that's the screws we're using. So apparently there's 50 in there. Don't look like it, but I'll trust them. So we can get the others mounted up now. What I did do beforehand is to come up with a mounting scheme. So you can see on the brackets there I've labelled which car goes where, because I was being a little bit OCD. I didn't want like 2 yellow cars next to each other or whatever, you know, so it should work out quite well, but we'll get them mounted up now. Well, there they are. They're up, and I think they look really good. Obviously, I've not got space on this bit of wall here to house them all, so I've got 16, I think, up there now. So I've got another 5 or 6 left to go elsewhere. So I'll find a place for them. The only thing that's just dawned on me though is that there are none of my favourite cars in this collection. I've obviously had a big change of opinion on what cars I like since I was like 15 to now. So there isn't a single BMW in the collection, and I'm a die-hard BMW fan. No Ferrari 355, no Bentley Continental T, and no Porsche Carrera GT, which are my top 3 favourites. So having said that, I was coming up with a solution to rehouse all my model cars that were getting in the way, I think the conclusion to this video is that I need to get back onto eBay and buy some more. So I can see this being a fluid collection that where you might see some disappear and other ones turn up, but I'll keep you updated on that. But I think that's enough for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.